What's going on, guys? My name is Mr. Red, and today I am going to show you my stream setup for 2023. I am currently using my PS5, the Astro A40 mix amp headset, the HD60S Plus Elgato capture card, and then for my laptop, I will be running both the game capture utility for Elgato and OBS software as well. So I did do a different stream setup about 2 years ago. It's gonna be a similar video to that, but there's a big change made, and it is this tiny little box. This is the Astro Splitter box. I will link in the description where you can get yours. I got mine on Amazon. Unfortunately, with the way the PS5 works, you need this little box in order for it to streamline all your sound and all that, and actually make it so that you can stream with this difficult piece of hardware here. And I know that it looks like an absolute mess back here, and I know that I said that in my previous video as well. I know it looks kind of crazy around here at the moment, but bear with me while I try to explain how I set this up. But just bear with me here, and I promise we will get through this. I actually have made a handy dandy little guide here in my notebook, which we will be going over instead of trying to crawl our way around in the wires. So, if we look at the notebook here, at the top you'll see my TV. The only thing that is going to be plugged into the TV is an HDMI cord. That HDMI cord is going to go to your HD60S Plus in the outside of the HD60. You'll notice that there are 3 plugs on one side and 1 plug on the other side of the HD60, so make sure this is on the side where there is only 1 plug. So at the bottom of the HD60, like I said, there are 3 plugs, and the dotted line, the farthest one on the left, is just going to be a audio aux cord. Sorry, I forgot the term. It actually looks like this. Again, I got it on Amazon. It's just like a male-male connector aux cord that will go from your HD60 to your mix amp. And then secondly, on the HD60, we have, I believe it is an HDMI cord. Yes, that's what it is. I didn't label all these, which was silly of me, but we're going to do our best here. So HDMI cord goes from the middle of the HD60S Plus to your Astro box. And then on the very right side of the HD60S, we got the USB cord that will go down to your laptop. Moving right along to the Astro box now, we went over some of the connections, but that middle connection, this actually is very similar to the Elgato, where it has 3 plugs on one side and 1 plug on the other side. So obviously the center plug from the Elgato goes into the left side of the Astro box where the HDMI port is. Then you are going to run your optical cable from your mix amp to your Astro box, from this, I should say, from the Astro box to the mix amp, the center plug on the Astro box. It is, yeah, that center plug there is going to be the optical cable. And then on the rightmost plug, the squiggly line here that's going this way is just a USB cable that goes into the front of my PS5 right here. I don't know how well you guys can see that. And then moving right down again to the mix amp, we went over those 3 plugs at the top, but the bottom plug is just the cord that links the mix amp to your actual headset. So it'll plug in right down here, and then obviously that's just the headset. So I think we covered the PS5 technically with the other stuff. You're going to have the USB cable in the front, the HDMI cable. Oh, no, sorry. I missed one cable on the bottom of the Astro box. You have an HDMI cable, and that is going to go all the way into your PS5. So with the PS5, you have the HDMI to the Astro box, the USB to the mix amp, and then the USB to the Astro box as well. So pretty simple connection there. And down here, we got the laptop. Again, the USB going from the HD60 down to it. My camera is just sitting perched on top, which is plugged into it as well. And then my snowball, my microphone, is the last little bit of this, which is also just plugged into my laptop. So I will show you guys here. I'm going to set this down. And I'm going to sort of just set the screen on this here for a sec. You guys can pause it and take a look, take some notes, tell me my handwriting and my drawing is terrible, whatever you want to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and move over to my laptop settings slash PS5 settings, I guess I should say. So here, let me zoom this video in real quick here. All right, so I'm try to do this one hand like last time. We are going to scroll over to settings on the PS5, and you want to drop down to the sound option. First one is microphone. Your input device is just going to be your USB headset from the Astro mix amp. Your audio output is going to look like this. So your output device is the HDMI device from the TV. You do want to turn this setting off, the switch audio device automatically, or the switch output device automatically. If you don't switch this off, you're going to have to switch it off every time you turn your PS5 on, or you will not be able to record or stream. And then the HDMI device type is just the TV. I don't have 3D audio for anything. And then you obviously can set your volume for whatever you want. But this is what my sound settings look like currently. Got audio audio output, sorry, God, and microphone, both pretty easy. And I don't think there's anything else to do. Let me check accessories, because there's no Bluetooth or anything. So we don't have to deal with accessories at all. So let's go ahead and, last but not least, move ourselves over to my laptop settings. So the two, like I said earlier, the two programs you're gonna have open are the Elgato HD game capture utility program. It comes with the capture card, so you should already have it installed and everything. And then the other one is OBS, which is just the free broadcasting software that most people use. So in OBS, as you can see, I have it open here. I'll show you. This is what the 4K utility window looks like. It's pretty simple. And then we'll go over to OBS, and I just have a few settings down here that you are going to want to connect in order to make the stream or the recording that you're doing work pretty well. So let's start at the bottom here. The very bottom one is just my red background. That's going to be that little square there. Hello. You can actually see that it is highlighted as you go over it and go off of it. As I go up to my face cam, it highlights the other box, because that's what that is. It's got the red background, face cam, and then my sub goal text right here, along with the numbers of whatever your sub goal and sub count is currently. Those will both be on there. And then there are two microphone settings that you want to do. So you want audio input capture from your regular microphone. Mine is a Blue Snowball. And then you also want the audio input from the PS5 itself, obviously. So you're going to be able to get all of the audio from the game, and then all of the audio from you chatting along. And when I have this set up, I actually have to mute my laptop as well. Otherwise, all the sound gets all echoey and confused. So I don't know if that'll be the case with everyone, but that is how mine is set up. And so if yours is echoey, then you'll probably have to mute your laptop, or maybe even mute 4K utility. But I actually think that might mute the regular sound. So I don't think that's what you have to mute. I'm pretty sure it's just laptop. But I guess this is a pretty good time to say that I am not a tech guru, you guys. So this whole setup that I did is literally just me plugging everything in where it's supposed to be, and then fooling around with the settings on my PS5 and my laptop until everything worked. It's kind of how I did it last time with my setup 2 years ago, And it's kind of, I guess, basic troubleshooting is kind of the best way to do it in a lot of cases. I do know that there aren't very many PS5 videos on how to set this stuff up out there, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button for me. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get myself to 800 subs, so if you guys want to contribute to that, that would be awesome as well. And if this video helped you, I am very glad for it. Like I said, I couldn't really find any setups, so that's why I had to do this myself. And so obviously, if you guys have any questions, you can put them in the comment section below, and I will try my best to answer them. But like I said, I'm not a tech guru, and this is how it's working for me. So basically, your only form of fixing something that's wrong is troubleshooting. I may have run into a problem or two that I could help you out with, but honestly, like I said, I'm no expert, so I'll do my best, but hopefully this helps. If it did, leave a like. Appreciate it. Love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.